This is coming to you from BSO chapter and the Gun Club National. I'm doing this video to let you know that there will be no gun ban. Despite all the hysteria, all the clamor in the media, everything that's going on lately with the red flags, the shootings, and all this is an ignorance factor. It's kind of distraction to make people believe that there will be some sort of assault rifle and gun oriented, banning of guns like those that are indicative of what's going on in other parts of the world, like Australia.
A gun buyback that forced law-abiding citizens to surrender their firearms in a nationwide roundup and meltdown of all semi-automatic firearms and pump-action rifles and shotguns, confiscated and destroyed.
I mean, it was 40 years of collecting, and I can't say it any other way than that. I felt sick.
This is what a disarmed country looks like. This is how little is left once free men and women surrendered their right to own a firearm.
Hey, we've had enough. Our way of life is threatened.
And things these days are getting so out of hand because the governments are telling us what we can and what we can't do.
Our livelihood, our way of life, employment, we're finished. It's as serious as that.
In all reality, if you understand how our government operates in political science as a student and also an instructor of political economy, I can explain to you that definitely there can never be a gun ban in the United States. Definitely there can never be a gun ban in the United States. Not because of Second Amendment, not because this government is so adamant about keeping the people armed or by not violating their human and civil rights, but because this country was built on one premise and one premise alone, and that's profit. Hamilton to all the way to the present day, you can read it in their Federalist Papers, you can read it in there. It's imbued even in the Constitution. It's all about the free market system, and I'll prove it to you right now. If you look at the climate of violence, the escalation, how it's being promoted and pushed in the media constantly, you're seeing shootings. Maybe shootings like this happen constantly in the United States, but it's not being reported. This is the season for it to be reported. They're reporting every accidental shootings are being reported, just to show that firearms are dangerous.
Gunfire rings out at a Raleigh gun show, bringing that whole event to a screeching halt. Angelica Alvarez is live out at the state fairgrounds, where authorities say 2 people were shot. Angelica?
Caitlin, I'm told 2 of the people shot are being treated at Wake Med. The extent of their injuries have not yet been released, and a deputy who was also shot was treated and released. We're told that injury was minor, and I'm told the shooting here that happened on the fairgrounds at the building right behind me is being called accidental.
They'll never 100% ban firearms. What they're doing is trying to escalate its price and fiscal value in the market. The gun manufacturers have an interest here. Everybody who manufactures and produces goods, durable goods in the United States, is going to have a stake in government. You think that the president, you think that Obama or any of these people in government is going to oppose weapons manufacturers? They spend trillions of dollars a year. We have our national budget, the highest part of our national budget is in the trillions now. It went from Bush to fall from $400 billion into Obama's administration into the trillions. I think 1.2 trillion, if I'm not mistaken. It might be more now. It goes up incrementally, exponentially. You're not going to see that change. and they're trying right now to get the civil consumer, the average person, to buy into it. So they created hysteria, and you see, so it's been reported all over the place that Obama is actually good for the gun business. You'll see reports where sales are through the roof right now. They've doubled and tripled their income. They've sold, I've seen a store report, a store owner of a gun store report that he sold more guns in a week than he sold in a year. I mean, they're selling out on the walls. There's assault rifles are flying off the walls. It's just that this gun ban is gonna be, they will pass one, but it's gonna be marginal. It's gonna be like the same thing, same as the Clinton gun ban.